Hi, this is Kate with Cake Parenting, and today we're going to answer a question. We have a question that came in: what happens at a breastfeeding support group? And I definitely want to answer this one because I think sometimes we have a little bit of fear of the unknown, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I really want to go to that because I don't know, it might be kind of weird. I'm a little apprehensive, but I think it's a really great support, and you should go definitely if you have questions. So, what you can expect from breastfeeding support groups basically are people from a few days old or 1 day old even that are nursing their little one to maybe a few year toddlers in there being nursed by their moms. What you'll do when you arrive is basically the first thing you do is you want to weigh your baby. So you go in and you'll notice there's a baby scale and you'll weigh them, and whatever they're wearing is just fine. And usually there's a little place to jot down the weight. If there's not, be sure you write it down so you don't forget. And then you'll notice, a bunch of women. It might be a big group of 20 people. It might be a small group of 2 or 3. Find a comfortable spot. Usually they have pillows or chairs, or maybe you're seated on the floor. Find a comfortable spot, and when you're ready, you just nurse your little one. Usually you're doing kind of a full feeding, and when they're done, when they tell you they're done, then you actually will go and weigh them again. A few important things: don't change their clothes at all, and definitely don't change their diaper even if it's wet. We want to see how many ounces our baby consumed during that feed, and so we don't want to change them even if the diaper is wet. We want to keep that weight in there. And then you'll see about how many ounces they consumed. After that, there's lactation consultants that run these breastfeeding support groups, and they might be done in a hospital. It might be a freestanding clinic. It might just be a meetup outside. Who knows? They're done in a lot of different places, but lactation consultants are who kind of run them, and they're wonderful people. Pick their brains, ask them your questions about anything breastfeeding, about anything baby feeding, and they have so much experience. And anything you have from latching, from pain, illness in your little one that might be affecting breastfeeding, growth spurts, whatever comes up that day. Another thing that you can definitely expect is a lot of support. People giving you props for what you're doing, because it's not always easy, and a lot of sort of like-minded women that can share their own experiences from previous children that they've had, or from their experience with their current baby that's nursing and that's breastfeeding from them. What you won't see is spouses, is dads, or any men. What we do is we just send them to the grocery store, send them on some errands, or leave them at home, because for the privacy of the moms or the women nursing, we're not going to have men allowed. So if they drop you off, send them somewhere else for the hour. And again, it's just a really, really nice resource. Some of them there might be a fee to join, but in my experience, there's a lot of free breastfeeding support groups. You may bring a couple bucks, there might be a donation, but a lot of them are free, which is even better, and really no excuse not to go. Even if you're having a great time breastfeeding, you're enjoying it, and you just feel like you want some time and some support with some other moms that are in your same boat, go for it. But certainly, if you're having any breastfeeding issues, if you're having pain, discomfort, trouble with latching, don't hesitate to go, even if your brand new baby is just a few days or a week old. I think a lot of times we don't give ourselves a chance, and people will say, oh, I'd rather pump and feed in a bottle, or I'd rather switch to formula. And those are all wonderful decisions, but I think give yourself the chance, give yourself the support of trying to get the help from lactation consultants that are certified and that really know their stuff. So if you have any problems, if you have any friends or anybody that kind of you think you could push to get some benefit from these groups, go with them, join them. It's a really nice thing to do. So breastfeeding support groups, I'm a big fan. Breastfeeding your baby, I'm a big fan. If you have any feedback, any questions, any comments, definitely tweet at us at Cake Parenting. Send me an email, Facebook me, and we'll see you next time.